So we move on to, we are still on theme. On this customize, this is where you can customize your theme. You can change the color, you can change the font, you can manipulate your layout. So in this customize, it's very, very important you understand this area, because most of the any theme you are installing in WordPress, it have a customized feature that you can modify. This site identity, these are theme option, the header, how you can modify each of these places. You can modify them one after the other. You can change how it will look like. So in this section, that is in the customize section, that is what you can do there. Site identity, like this, where you install your logo and your site name, your tagline, your site icon, which is the favicon, the small icon that used to display on each of the sites. So this is where you can manipulate it. And then so we get just like another some part of your website, you understand, or some part of the website that you can use, like sidebar. Now sidebar is a widget, sometimes the footer is a widget, and different category is a widget. So this place too, we are going to use it a lot in our development, but these are different widgets that is available. You can use it, and you can create more widgets to your website. Like maybe you want to add some of your feed posts, your Twitter feed posts to your website, depending on what you want to achieve. That is how you can use your widget to achieve anything that you want to achieve. So in the menu now, we all know menu. That is where our menu section, that's where our menu, the menu of the website will be listed. In the menu, you can use different pages that is available to create menu. You can create a custom menu, you can create a post menu or category menu. So now let's assume that we want to create a new menu. So we call this one main menu. So now we have a main menu. So this we don't have page, you understand. So but if you create a new page, we can now see the page will pop up under the menu that we can use to add menu to our website. Let us I just create home page, I publish it, and I add new again. I create about page. So now I can easily move to my appearance menu. Yeah, in the menu now, these have pop up, so I can easily add it. Click on it, add to menu. Yeah, to have display here. This is the menu, home first. So you can rename it. Later you want to add some custom link, you can click on custom link and put the link that you want to add to it. Maybe you can make it a link to another website or something like that. Any link you can put to it. So here, and then you can let it display at the top menu, or make it primary menu or footer menu, like automatically at the top level. So I just want it to be make it primary menu, and I will save it. So now in the website, as you have a listed menu, see it here, we have, I just reload it. So we have about us, we have contact us, we have home page. So if I click on this contact us and link it, will reload me to another website. So these are different things you can do with menu. The main menu. You can have a footer menu, which is the menu that will display here, and you can have some other menu that you want to display on your website, depending on what you want to achieve, just like I said. So on this menu section, we are going to work there a lot, but I just show you some feature you can use it for. At the same time, on the header, each of these team come with their own customization method. Like some team give you additional features to customize the WordPress to what you want to do, like the color, the modification, the background image. There are some team that come up with So like this theme now, you can customize your header by changing the image. See, this is the image they have there. You can change it to what you like and put the image that you like there. So these are the features that come with this theme. There are different themes that we are going to install in this tutorial, and we are going to explore different type of features and functions they provide. So now, in the background, this is the background about news hunt on the theme file menu. So these are this where you can modify and you can check the code of your theme. Like maybe there's something that you want to install into your theme, and you want to manipulate. These are the code. This is the CSS code. I will advise, if you are not a developer, you should not just come to this place and just leave it. Just do the normal UI. These are functions. There are sometimes they might require you to access your theme code base and modify it. So these are different places you can. This where you can modify your theme section, do a lot of coding manipulation. So if you are not a web developer, I will advise you just don't come to this place, because sometimes you can, if there's any error here, it can tamper your website, and you might find it difficult to do later. So now, like on the plugin, yeah, plugin is like the power of WordPress, because everything we do on WordPress require you to either install one plugin or the other. Just see plugin as kind of like there's some functionality that some developer have built that you can import to your website. So like maybe you need a form that you want to insert into your website so people can contact you through message. So you can install this plugin called Contact Form 7. With that plugin, people will be able to contact you by sending you a direct message that will direct to your email or any other email that you put there. So let's assume any app or any website you are imagining in your mind, there is a plugin that is already existing that you can install and achieve it. Let's assume you want to create a social media website that might require user to register, or you can require a membership. There is a plugin that is available that you can just search. So these are some plugins that automatically install with the WordPress. So this all-in-one WP migration is a plugin that you use to migrate your website from one website to another. So there are different plugins that is available. These are the ones that are installed in my WordPress, and if you want to add new one, you can just click on add new. Yeah, this is the WordPress plugin. There are thousands, even millions of WordPress plugins that you can achieve. So it depends on what you want to use that you need the plugin for. Like example, this classic editor that I told you about that time, you can use it for your blog posting. There are different types. There is popular plugin. If you are thinking of building an e-commerce website like Jumia, you can build it with WordPress with the help of WordPress plugin called WooCommerce. This is it, WooCommerce. You can use it to build an online shopping, used SEO. There are thousands of WordPress plugins that is available. If you want to connect a Google AdSense analytics to your website, you can use Google Sites. And this contact form, like maybe on most of the website, you see something like a contact us that you are going to put your name, your email, and the message that you want to send them. They use contact form to build it, which is part of the plugin that is available. Anything you can imagine that you are thinking of building, there is a plugin already existing that you can use. But like, yes, including the payment gateway. Maybe you want to connect payment gateway to your website later in the future. I think we are going to explore that in one of our projects. So you can connect your Paystack if you are in Nigeria, or your Flutterwave to it, and you can start use it. So there is a plugin that is available. You can connect some of your feed to your website. So there's a different way you can manipulate it. You can filter it just the same way you filter your theme. So filter it by category, what you want to use it for, and so now, like in this plugin side, we are going to explore some plugin, but there are some plugin that are paid plugin. It depends on what you want to achieve it for. But I think almost all the plugin, they have their free version that you can use to test run it, while some of their functionality you will require you to upgrade to the pro version so you can access it. If you are thinking of building a learning management system, you are thinking of building an e-commerce website, social media website, anything you are thinking of building, there is a plugin already existing that you can plug into your WordPress and achieve it. Plugin is just like some other part of the code that some other developers have built that you can plug into your website to achieve one or two functionality. So we are going to explore more on plugin. You can add it, you can install it. Let us assume I want to install this classic editor. There is plugin for security, like to secure your website, plugin for social media, plugin for data management, anything you are thinking of is available. So this is the classic editor. I've activated. You can click or any plugin that you click, you can activate it, you can delete it one after the other. Let's assume I don't want this Archimate anti-spam. It's good for spam comment in your website, so you can just click on delete and it will delete. You can click delete it and you can select all. You can select one after the other and either install or delete or activate each of it. So now there are different things you can do with plugin. So let's move on to user. On the user side now, these are some of the users that have access to the WordPress site. So you can add this, the admin user, which is the one I created in the process of the registration. So you can add a new user, like maybe you want 3 or 4 people to be managing your website. You can just add a new user by fill all the necessary information, and you can now what is important there is the role. You can make the user as an author or editor now will be able to edit the website and do some functionality, or author or contributor or subscriber. You understand? Why administrator is the one that have all the power to the web, to the dashboard. You can do anything, you can delete all the user. Why editor to have some little power that you can modify comment and do something. You can just explore it, put it, create a different user, try to log in each of them and see what they have. So in the profile side, this is where you can modify your WordPress profile. You can decide to change color, any color that you want. Let's assume I like this modern. You change it, your WordPress dashboard color will change, and you can fill in some of your information, your first name, your last name, your nickname, and you can make the display name different than what the user will be seeing in the website. Like some website like this, the user, their display name might be another thing, while their main name can be some other thing. Like if you are in Ninja Loaded, they have all their user, they have their display name, and that is different from their main name. It does not matter. So now, like, you can add your biography, you can add your profile picture using Gravatar. You can set up that. You just click on it to connect to your Gravatar. You can set a new password. So, and you can update it. So the color, you see the color of the WordPress now is changing. You can do anyone sunrise. If you do sunrise, see it, we have red color. So it depends on what you want to do. I will just leave it on the default. I think I'm cool with that. So I'll update it. So in the same time, there are some tools. Under tools, there are some tools that is available in the WordPress that you can use. Like maybe when you want to import a text, you understand? Maybe you have a blog post somewhere else that you want to import it. You can do this, import, export. You can export some of your data, and site head. You can check your site, the server, maybe the PHP you are using. If you are using the low version of PHP, it might tell you to upgrade it, and there are different things that you can do. Let us check our site heads. It will tell us, okay, it says no issue, there's no critical issue in our website, everything is okay. The security, if there is any 3 recommended improvements, that we should remove any inactive plugin, you understand? And I think that is just an advice. So now setting, under setting, there are different things you can do under setting. This way you can manipulate the site name. You can give your site name. If you install a WordPress, you just give it just another WordPress. I don't want it like that. I'm a web design agency located in Nigeria. So that is my tagline. I can a new role. I can register any new user. Maybe if I want people to be able to register on my website, depending on what I want to achieve. So you can change your date formats on the setting. So there's underwriting. You save your changes. Writing. If you click on the writing, this way you can see different category. Your default category, you can choose a default category that your name post will follow. So these are your mail server, the server that you want to be using, the password, every other thing that you want to do. Under reading, this way you can choose your either your post page or your static page. We are going to set up that later. So your static page now should be maybe it should be your home page, while your blog your post page should be your blog post. We don't have that now, but later we are going to have that. It depends on where we want to build a real website. So now this is what you can do under reading. You can maybe your blog post will display a total number of posts in the front page. You can save it. In the discussion forum too, that's where you have some of the discussion. You can allow people to comment. You can allow their comment to come in without you approve it, or you can you can just explore these features. You read it. You can change your gravatar image to any of these. And under media too, there are some, like how you can your thumbnail, your picture size, and how you can give them different size and weight. These are most of these you just leave it by default. But under permalink, this is very, very important. Like, most of the websites, these have, if you leave it in this day and name, there are some things that when you fill the website, it will still have the dates and the name, which is not advisable. So just change it to the post name, so your post can easily see the post. Like, it will just be your website.com / the post that you have, not /date / blah blah blah. So it's very good that you just put it on post name if you are building a blog for easy search engine optimization. And your privacy, under the privacy sector, these are you can set your privacy page. You can create a privacy page. Most of the website require you to have a privacy page. Like, if you want to connect your AdSense to start any money in your website, you need to have a privacy page to your website. So you can select the page. So like, these are some functionality you can build. So what will happen is that if you can collapse it, and you can make it full back again. If you install different plugins to your website, there will be some additional functionality that will come to the sidebar. It depends on the plugin that you install to the WordPress. It will pop up another functionality. Let me just go to a plugin and install a plugin that will bring in additional features. If I install in this side, there is nothing like contact, but if I install contact from 7, I think I'm just searching it. Yeah, so that is the one they use to create like a contact us page. You can use it to create any form you are thinking of. Registration form that user will fill their name, even sometimes upload their information. You can use this to do that. So contact from 7. I think if I activate it now automatically, so it pop up a contact here. So it brings additional functionality to features to the WordPress dashboard that you can use. So on this place now, you can now create your form. You can manipulate it. I think some of the tutorial we're going to explore the WordPress form, contact form, how you can use it to your website and do it. So what I just want to explain that this sidebar it can include different features, you understand, or functionality. It depends on the WordPress plugin and the theme that you install. So I think with this you can, what is again, like on this new, you can add your new post, add a new media, add a page. These are, and if you want to view your website, you can easily click on it, right click and view it in the new tab, so it can be easy for you. You can still be on the dashboard page. There's no, on this place you can see your profile. You can edit profile and you can log out. So with this, you are able to understand the different features and functionality of the WordPress. So on the next tutorial, we are going to install our WordPress online. I'm going to go to a hosting website, buy the domain, register it, and host it online. So from there we can continue.